Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Peace to the high vibrational human beings for the university, and peace to the ancestors for working through me. I miss you all. We back for another deep divine download. If you smoke, roll that thing up. If you drink, pull that thing up. Like I said, I don't promote it. I never did. But it was always about you being yourself, keeping it real over rich. That's what we stand for, being your authentic self. Not afraid to stand in your truth, not afraid to come as you are. You know, I don't judge nobody. So that's why I always told you, feel comfortable, come as you are, be comfortable, be your unique self. All right? This information is open to everybody. The university is open to everybody. So I don't care if you're black, white, green, pink, blue, tall, short, skinny, fat, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Catholic, non-denominational, blood, Crip, GD, DD. I don't care about no division. Division is Maya. You know, that's the veil. That's another one of Zeus's, a.k.a. Satan's, many tactics. So we don't promote division. We all about unity. And plus, we live in a world where it doesn't allow you to be your unique self. So this is one of the few places where you can be yourself. And when we say the university, what is the university? The university is not a code like mainstream media. I never had people living together, living on it. Most 99.9% of the people that follow these divine discourses I've never met and probably never will meet in the physical, in this reality. This is simply my website, my YouTube channel, my Instagram page. This is me exercising what they say supposed to be our First Amendment rights, which is the right to freedom of speech. You feel free to believe everything I'm saying. Feel free to think I'm crazy, and I believe it. It's up to you. I'm not here to please everybody, nor am I trying to please everybody. I simply came to enlighten and inform and increase the frequency of the planet, as well as help rid this planet of its parasitical invaders. I say. All right, so with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now, whether it's from Facebook, Instagram, you're listening via TikTok, you're listening via YouTube, or you're on the online website, www.Da.Devils.Yard. However you may be listening to this discourse, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Shout out to the real ones, you know, still holding me down, still holding my family down. Hopefully you're staying aligned. The Kundalini energy is still rising on the planet. And we're gonna keep pumping out this information, man. We're not gonna never stop giving it to y'all because this is what the ancestors want me to do. It's part of my soul contract. This is my soul contract. I came back down to this planet to serve. I'm here to serve the planet. I understand I will get a lot of hatred for that, a lot of envy, a lot of attacks, but just gotta keep rolling through it. I want to be inspiration to all of y'all that no matter what you're going through, you never stop doing what you were put here to do, and you can never be too old or too young to do what you came down to this plane, to the material plane to do. With that being said, I have a few disclaimers. If you do not like hearing niggas talk from jail, exit the motherfucking university now. If you think I'm a cult leader, something I am not and nothing it will ever be, exit the motherfucking university now. Thank you, respectfully. If you believe that I committed any sex acts, you ain't gotta comment no crazy shit. I hear about the comments, I hear about all the bullshit, all the negativity, man. But yet you still under a nigga post, under a nigga page. That's the weirdest thing of all. So if you believe a nigga a pedophile, something I never have been and never will be, exit the motherfucking university now. All right. If you think a nigga is not actually incarcerated, definitely exit the motherfucking university now, man. Y'all so smoothed out there, man. Y'all so weird. Y'all lucky I'm not out yet, that I can't go live, because I definitely would address some of you smoothies. You know what I'm saying? So to try to kick the individual while they down, that just makes you a coward and you a whole bitch. I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying? Because no matter how I'm vibrating, I'm just going to always keep real over rich with you. So I repeat, right now I'm supposed to be at my lowest. I'm incarcerated. I'm away from my family, my kids, my wife, my mother, my sisters, my brothers, my cosmic family. So anybody got anything crazy to say about Rashad Jamal, y'all ain't say none of that shit when I was out there. The only person that had the nuts to say anything to me with YP. I respect them more than any of y'all because we said what we said. I was out there. So anybody saying anything crazy for clickbait and views, you a whole hoe. You a whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because only a coward tries to kick a person while they down. Only a coward waits till motherfuckers go behind these bars and that nigga got their chest out and they chin out and run their mouth like you a gorilla. You ain't no motherfucker gorilla. You hoe ass niggas happy I'm locked up. You hoe ass niggas the police. Y'all internet babies, grown ass smoothies. That's on my soul. All right. So with that being said, before we roll into this divine discourse, it's imperative that I open it up with the right spiritual energy. So I would like to send the deepest of insight to my elders, those 65 or older in the university. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spreading the message to your grandkids and your children. I value the elders. I respect those who paved the way before I can get here. All right, so I love the elders. Shout out to y'all. I'm sending the deepest of insight and divine love to my peers, those in their 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s within the university. I appreciate you for continuing to spread the message, continuing to meditate, to go deep within yourself. The journey starts and ends with you. Remember that you are everything and everything is you. And last but not least, I definitely like to send the deepest of insight and the deepest of love to all the Blue Crystal babies, those 19, 18 and under who sitting there listening to this information with your parents, with your grandparents, with your friends in high school and college, and spreading the information to your teachers at the schools and getting them to just take some time to look into some of the ideologies and my thesis about metaphysics, quantum physics, molecular biology, cosmic topography, cosmic geography, regular topography, regular geography, cosmic black history, regular black history, world history, and crystal healing and yoga healing. So I appreciate y'all, man. Today's discourse is titled Diddy, the acronym Dancing in the Devil's Yard. I'm gonna repeat that again. Today's live lecture, today's lecture, or audio lecture rather, is titled Diddy, which is the acronym Dancing in the Devil's Yard. All right. So we're gonna roll right into it, man. A lot of individuals are outraged about the allegations that has came out pertaining to Diddy. I'm not. I don't know why the world acting like they shocked. Let's be real. We've been knowing forever this nigga has been a pedophile. We've been knowing forever that this nigga has been a rapist. We've been knowing forever the shit that goes on in Hollywood. All right. Do I agree with the things they alleging he did? I don't agree with none of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if he did those things for just a 99% chance he did, I feel like he dead ass wrong. So let me just say that right now. Let me just put that right on the table. I feel like he wrong. I don't want to hear nothing about y'all smoofy ass, bitch ass house Negroes talking about, oh, he's siding with Diddy. Of course he would side with Diddy because he's a molester himself. Like, get y'all smoofy ass out of here. But I am here to break this shit down esoterically though. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna call it what it is. We not gonna call a spade a jack. We not gonna call it a rook. You see what I'm saying? We not gonna call it a king or a queen. We gonna call a spade, man. And that's a king of spades or a queen of spades. You see what I'm saying? We gonna call it ace of spade, man. What is the industry? All right. What is the industry that he in? Let's start right in the middle. Well, not in the middle, but let's start right there, though. All right. He is a part of the music industry. Diddy is a gatekeeper. All right. So let's start with how do you become a gatekeeper? You know, Diddy can't become a gatekeeper without going through the humiliation rituals, the sex rituals himself. You know, Clive Davis, the L.A. Reeds, they took his ass. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they alleged Diddy did, they had to do that to him and worse for him to get in that position. You know, he participated in the blood sacrifices of Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, and he played hands and all of that. He robbed a lot of his artists from the night. Most of the artists that was on Bad Boy didn't get paid. Mary J. Blige got robbed. Jason Soul for Real got robbed. And the whole Soul for Real got robbed. You got Mason them that was robbed. Biggie was robbed of his royalties for forever. You know, Craig Mack and a plethora of artists that was on Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about Shine. You know, Y'all forgot how talented
You have
Shine
1 minute
was.
left.
Let's not forget about Shine. Y'all forgot how talented Shine was. You know what I'm saying? For definitely for the new age generation, like Shine was a cold ass artist, man. He had talent, he had the voice, he had the look. But Shine ended up doing 10 years in prison behind some shit that Diddy actually did, and Diddy turned his back on Shine. He didn't help with the lawyer. He didn't write him. He didn't support him while he did the 10 years or any of that. And Shine took the case for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy got himself out that jam and left Shine astray. On top of that, Shine was a stand-up artist and a stand-up god. So Diddy knew he couldn't get Shine to participate in the things that it took for Shine to reach the level that he wanted to really reach in the industry. You know, Shine came to the industry like I came into it, or a lot of artists who think it's just all about music and talent, and then you get into it, and you figure out that this has nothing to do with the talent, this has nothing to do with music, it's all about...
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Yeah, sorry about that, Cosmic Family. We're back, but I was speaking about the rap artist Shine. I was saying that a lot of y'all forgot about Shine and how talented he was, but like most of us, including myself, he came into the industry misled. You know, you come into the industry trying to, reach your goals of winning Grammys and Billboard Awards and, making an honest living, getting your family out the hood through your talent. And then you get in and you realize this has nothing to do with talent. And that for you to get to that high level where you want to get, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take you to participate in things that you might not stand for. It's going to take you to participate in humiliation rituals and sex rituals and things like that. Because it's a form of loyalty to the secret fraternities. See, a lot of these secret societies that exist that run the music industry, that run the entertainment business in general, they love to get dirt on you, because the reason they want you to do the dirt is so that they can have something to bribe you with if you ever try to go the opposite way. So we got to start with what happened to Diddy first. How did he get to that mindset? You know, Diddy came in the game young. His daughter was his dad was Melvin Combs. Melvin Combs was a huge drug dealer in the streets of Harlem. So in the streets of New York in general, like anybody that come out of New York, for those in university that are from the New York area, you know this to be a fact that Diddy Daddy was the man in the streets. His dad was a street legend. So Diddy already grew up with that, kind of like Dirk did. You know, Dirk Daddy, Big Dirk, is a street legend in Chicago. That's why we call him Lil Dirk, because he has a dad. His dad is Big Dirk. That's the real Dirk. That's the street legend. So Lil Dirk already kind of came up with a legendary status to his name just because of who his daddy was. And that's not taken from away from any of the hard work that Lil Durk had to put in himself to just become an artist and get in the industry. He still had to put his own work in. I'm not going to discredit him for that. But it was the same thing with Diddy. Diddy had to put his own work in to make his own name, because he was in his father's shadow. But he still came up respected in the streets. That's Melvin's son, you know what I'm saying? So when Diddy got in the industry, he started off working for like H-Town Records. That was Andre Harrell and them. You know what I'm saying? And then he got fired from Uptown, and he ended up starting Bad Boy. So it was when he was working for Andre Harrell that he was making connections in the industry, and he was finding out very young what this game is really all about. When he was trying to start Bad Boy, you know, he wasn't getting the love he wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you go back and watch the Notorious movie, he wasn't able to sign Biggie or Craig Mack, because those was his first two artists, because he didn't have the funding for the label. So it was in that moment in Diddy's life where he realized that if I want this funding for Bad Boy to become successful, and for me to be a music exec, you know, I'm gonna have to make certain sacrifices. But that was when Diddy first started getting involved with, you know, his own sexual humiliation rituals with the big wigs that run the industry. You know, he was touched, he was tampered with, you know, and if you notice, most of Diddy artists end up dead, you know what I'm saying, or in jail. A lot of it or broke, or all three. You know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of that had to do with Diddy having to give up these sacrifices, you know what I'm saying, to put himself in position. He had to bring them bodies. So one of the first bodies he brought them was Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like it was Pocket Big, but no, that was Diddy had his hand in that. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you go watch Notorious, you'll see it's a scene where like Biggie is seeing the alleged beef with him and Pac getting out of control, right? The media and everybody in the radio talking about it. And you see Biggie say, hey, man, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. I'm finna pick up the phone and call Pac. And if you go back and watch Notorious, notice that Diddy snatches the phone for Biggie and say, man, nah, fuck that. We not calling them niggas, man. We just gonna leave it alone and let everything die down. Right then and there, if you got your third eye open, you front the streets at that, you know that's a snake move. If there's some beef going on and one party is willing to get on the phone and call the other to try to squash it, ain't no real street nigga gonna say, nah, we ain't gonna we not gonna call them, we gonna let it die down. It's beef. We going back and forth. This nigga Pac think the Big got him set up. Nigga Pac at that time believing that Biggie set him up to get robbed and shot. It's the first time Pac got shot. That ain't no light beef. Nigga just got shot 5 times and robbed, and Pac was on his way to kick it at the studio with Biggie and Lil C's and the Bad Boy artists. That was a Bad Boy studio session. Let's put everything together, Cosmo family. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Pac, like, perked up about it. A nigga tried to kill me, so we know it's war. So why wouldn't you let Biggie get on the phone to call Pac to try to straighten it out? Had Diddy did that, Pac would have been able to be like, oh, that Big ain't really had nothing to do with this shit. But Diddy was like, nah, he snatched the phone for Big and said, hey, we gonna let it die down. Knowing damn well it ain't gonna die down without no communication. You know what I'm saying? And Pac, man, you niggas just set him up. How this shit gonna ever die down? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no die down. You niggas tried to kill me. Like, how it gonna die down? So, a big reason that Diddy did that because the setup was already in place. You know what I'm saying? Because Diddy used to be cool with Pac too. Go back and pull up the pictures, man. Pac was cool with Diddy before all that shit happened when he got shot in New York the first time. He was cool with Diddy and he was then the best friends with Biggie. That's why Pac was going at Diddy and Biggie so hard at Bad Boy because he felt betrayed by them the most. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Diddy had his hands in both of them murders. Then Diddy gave up Craig Mack. If you remember, Craig Mack died a few years later too. And that was swept under the rug. Then Diddy had his hand in Shine getting locked up. That was a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Then Diddy had his hand in the situation that happened with Lil Kim and her going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Then Diddy had his hands in the shit with Mace and playing Mace out of all his music and all the songs Mace writes, and Diddy was taking all the money. You know what I'm saying? Along with other groups like Soul For Real, who had the Candy Rain, the My Love, Do You Ever? Yeah, you wonder why you ain't hear from them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole bunch of groups that Diddy did dirty, man. And it was in that era that he started to work his way up the ranks with the Satanists. They said, okay, we can trust this man. You know what I'm saying? He's he's all the way in with us. He not only gave up his asshole to us, but he done brought us he done broke more people in. And at that time, see, Diddy wasn't even doing the sex rituals yet. Diddy wasn't the gatekeeper yet in the 90s. Go back and look at Diddy in the 90s, then look at him in the 2000s. He hadn't got that rank yet. His whole aura was different in the 90s compared to how it became when he became the man, when he got in that position. You know what I'm saying? And you got to ask yourself, what did Diddy do to get in that position? How does Diddy get to this billionaire status that we all love, like came to know Diddy for? You know what I'm saying? Diddy and Jay-Z was known for forever as the first black billionaires, and they had reached a certain status. We know how Jay got there. We seen Jay do the work. See, Diddy ain't had a hit record since the 90s. So how the fuck did he even get to that position? That's what you got to think about. Nobody ever questioned that, though. But it's because of all the blood sacrifices, all the murders he was participating in, this blood sacrifice ritual. You know what I'm saying? Then they start bringing young artists to Diddy. Usher was one of the first ones that Diddy broke in. Meaning now they put Diddy in position. Okay, so like we broke you in, you know how it goes. So he broke Usher in. You know what I'm saying? Was having sex with Usher when Usher was young and out there living with him. And Diddy did that to a lot of artists. When he started with Usher, though, after he broke Usher in, they knew that they could use him to break these artists in. Because if you're going to come in this industry and we going to bless you to put you in this high position where you got all this fame and all this money, and you winning Grammys and shit like that, you got to go through this gatekeeper. So that's when they seen that they could make Diddy a gatekeeper. And Diddy became a gatekeeper. And then he started doing it with a lot of young artists that was coming in. You know what I'm saying? And see, when they break you in, they film it. If they may participate in the humiliation ritual, they film it. You know what I'm saying? The reason they do that is because if you ever try to change up on them, we got dirt on you. We can say that we can embarrass you by leaking tapes of you doing stuff that you wouldn't want the world to know that you did. Or in the case of a Diddy, if you ever turn on us, we got all this dirt on you that we can roll out to the public if you ever try to go the opposite way. See what I'm saying? Y'all have to understand the game. So that's the game when it comes to dealing with the industry on a major level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and Diddy broke a lot of people in from the 90s on back, all the way up to Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was breaking everybody in. He literally became the gatekeeper. And that's when they started giving him more power, more money, connecting him to brands to make us think he owned them, like the Cirocs and all these type of things. You know what I'm saying? So this is how Diddy get here. This is why I say the bullshit that they even alleging him on is nothing compared to the real shit Diddy did. The little freak out, that's nothing compared to the real shit that he actually did. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually nothing compared to the sex trafficking and the organ harvesting that the people that run the industry are doing on a more massive scale than him. Over 800,000 women and children go missing every year. And that's just the number they showing you, right? So you know the number is 3 times bigger than that. Now, it'll blow your mind. I spoke about this years ago. It'll blow your mind to find out that most of the women and children that do go missing are all Black and Latinos. You see what I'm saying? I repeat, most of the women out of that 800,000 that go missing are normally Black and Latino women and kids. So you got to ask yourself, where's everybody going? How is that 1 million+ people disappearing a year? You don't just disappear. You either dead, transcended, or you in jail. You don't just disappear off the face of the planet. It don't work like that. You see what I'm saying? So these people are being kidnapped purposely. You see what I'm saying? And this has been going on. So when you understand that this is a worldwide thing, like they showed you in the movie Saw or Hostel, they do that in real life. The show Hunger Games was popular because they do that in real life. And the same people that do that is the same people that run the entertainment industry. They run the judicial system as well. That's why my ass sitting here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't did shit, but I'm sitting here because I was leaking this type of information. But luckily for me, I am divinely protected, so they can only do so much.
Every college student needs to have Grammarly in their life. If you didn't know, Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps students with their writing from beginning to end so that they can get good grades with integrity and confidence. For example, they could help you brainstorm initial topics, summarize articles.
Now the whole planet's waking up. The Kundalini energy is rising. Everybody's waking up. Like I told y'all years back, just because you were asleep in 2020, don't mean you're going to be asleep in 2021, 2022. People that were asleep in 2022, they waking up now in 2024. Those that are asleep in 2024, we're going to 2025, they're going to be waking up. I told y'all this. I said it's going to get to a point because the energy going to rise so high, divine love was going to be the only thing that will get you through this. No hatred is going to be allowed as we move into higher vibratory frequencies. Because divine love and peace is the highest vibration. So as that energy rises, you're going to look up, you ain't going to see black folks killing black folks no more. You ain't going to see niggas with guns shooting each other, robbing each other. Crime going to drop. It's going to hit a level where ain't going to be nobody going to be committing no crime. Just look around you. Look what's going on in my hometown, Chicago, the peace. I was the first person they pushing peace when I remix Pushing Peace. Chicago ain't never got to give me credit for it because I got receipts, nigga. I remixed the song because Gunna said Pushing Peace. I'm like, we ain't pushing peace. We pushing peace. Because I've been saying peace to the gods and goddesses, right, in the university, in every lecture. Now look what's going on in Chicago. You got the Pushing Peace movement. Hit it. Now you got artists like Lil Durk participating. The PDs and GD, that war ended. They starting to come together. You seen Bloods and Crips coming together all over the planet. The violence from the end, man. The energy too high. All is being revealed. Because we're in the Aquarius age, all has to be revealed because the veil is being lifted. We are ancient beings. This planet was taken from us. Our history was taken from us. We were forced to live like this. It has been socially engineered for us to hate each other. It has even been socially engineered for a lot of your poor whites that live amongst us that work a 9 to 5 to pay taxes. Because if you pay taxes, if you got $100 million saved up, you're still classified as poor and middle class. The rich don't work. They don't pay taxes. They don't need trust to put their shit in. You know what I'm saying? They own everything. They don't spend a dollar for nothing. If you got to pay for shit and if you pay taxes, your ass is on the bottom end of the barrel. Remember that. So even a lot of them have been programmed to be racist toward blacks. Because all white people ain't bad. All black folks ain't good. Right? So my energy has always been towards those that are racist, those that stand for evil, but not just the white folks, the black people. You got our own people that are full of fallen angels, full of archons. They are archons. Full of entities and evil spirits, and they out here promoting that agenda. So we can't get caught in skin pigmentation. Because remember, Satan fooled the whole world that he didn't exist. He will blend in looking like one of us, like a black person, having you think he's a black person. And he on our side the whole time. This Zeus in the flesh. Fallen angels in the flesh. So you got to get past that. So you got to understand why this is coming out, what happened with Diddy, right? But at the same time, while everybody's jumping on Diddy, I want y'all to use that same energy for when these racist white supremacists are doing it, because they running the planet. They the one doing it on a massive level. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna blame the drug dealer for selling drugs in the community, but you don't want to blame the motherfucker that's flooding the community with the drugs? You want to blame the gangbanger for committing on drills and slides and doing drive-bys, but you don't want to attack the motherfuckers dropping off the crates of guns in the community. You want to attack the rapists and the pedophile, but you don't want to attack these Hollywood producers who promote sex and violence in the movies. You have a whole adult film industry promoting pornography. You got a lot of motherfuckers that been touched and raped as kids because they uncles and motherfuckers in their family had been touched. And they was watching pornography. And then they get these wild fantasies and these spirits into them. Now they touching their nephew, their niece. Now they nephew, their niece grow up. Now they touching motherfuckers. Let's talk about where it starts at. See what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with Diddy. You go attack Diddy, but you don't want to attack the motherfuckers in position. The people that made Diddy like that. The people that's doing this on a more massive scale than you could ever imagine. That's what I'm trying to get Black America to see with 3Ks. See what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers don't see it. Motherfuckers want to always sit here and you feel good to attack your own. Understand social engineering, man. Understand that we have been programmed to hate ourselves and hate each other. And anytime you get any big name that's doing something, they gonna put a chink on his armor. Look at Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby did so much for Black America through the 60s all the way back. They couldn't let him end his life like that. And then when Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC, what they do? All of a sudden they hit him with 52 rape charges. You know what I'm saying? They did the same thing to Pac. When Pac was getting out of line, okay, we're gonna keep you in line. They set up Pac with a rape allegation. They did the same thing to Kobe Bryant. Feel me? They did the same thing to Jim Brown in the 70s and the 80s. One of the best running backs ever played the game. You know what I'm saying? But then soon as they see him speaking out against oppression in the 60s, in the 70s, now all of a sudden in the 80s, he getting locked up for domestic violences and sexual assaults. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just gotta study history to understand this is something they've been doing. Y'all feel me, Gospel family? They do this to everybody, man. That's what I want you to think about. And then with the goddesses and the women, they degrade them through humiliation rituals. How they did Mary J. and Jaguar Wright and many others. You know what I'm saying? Make them do orgies and participate in shit they don't want to do. This shit go deep now. So I want the planet to understand that. Right? That's why this is called Diddy dancing in the Devil's Yard. Because now we see Diddy getting attacked. And when you see him getting attacked, you must understand something. All the news media attacking him. So anytime you see the news media attacking him, you know what you need to be knowing? Hold on, it's something. Diddy must not be fucking with them no more. Because when he was fucking with them, they didn't attack him. When he was fucking with them, they did not attack him. When you are doing Satan's work, you will not be attacked. That's something you must understand, Cosmic family. When you're doing Satan's work, he ain't gonna never attack you. It's when you're not doing his work that you will be attacked. You know why? Because remember, Zeus was cast out of the heavens. We went to war with them. Zeus is a fallen god. So when Zeus decided to go against the Most High, against the ancestors, against the gods, right? We went to war with Zeus, and that's how he got
1 minute left.
That's how he was casted out down to this planet. So you have to remember that anybody that's opposing Zeus, like he said in the Bible, I will make war with your children. So Zeus goes out his way, him and his whole army, the fallen angels, all the fallen evil spirits that's a part of his army, the fallen extraterrestrial race is a part of his army. They go out their way to attack you 24/7 when you are standing in righteousness, right? That's why they do that. But anytime you not in righteousness and you got a huge platform, you see celebrities with these huge platforms and they not getting attacked, that's how you know who fucking with Zeus. That's how you know who's standing in evil. And those who got platforms and stand in righteousness, like myself, and other athletes and entertainers that do try to do the right thing, we get attacked. You know what I'm saying? That's your confirmation right there. So we need to understand, how does Diddy get attacked? How does Diddy start getting attacked? We know what he did. We know that now.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
All right, sorry about that. We back, Cosmic family. Sorry about that. Definitely for the smoofaluffagus who keeps saying the nigga ain't locked up. Y'all must don't know you can't fake a security call, nigga. But anyway, that's what I was saying about Diddy dancing in the Devil's Yard, man. So I had walked y'all through how to, we know what Diddy did, but how did Diddy become what he became? So we walked through that. Then we started going into what happens in the industry, how and why did he start doing this to some of the people that he did it to. And that's not making an excuse. I'm just telling you what's going on in the industry. So you need to be asking yourself, why is they using mainstream media to attack him like they don't know what he did, like they don't know what they're doing, right? It's because at some part Diddy started to change his perspective, and that's the point I want y'all to see. Diddy started to realize, like, hold on, I done signed up for some shit that I truly don't believe in all the way, because at the end of the day, I don't agree with all the things that I've had to participate in. I don't agree with the things I have done, and I'm trying to right my ways. And if you go back and look at Diddy over the last few years before he got incarcerated, then you will see exactly what he did. You'll see exactly what Diddy started participating in. So you'll start seeing, like, for example, like, all right, so let's work our way down the block real quick. Okay, these are the three things that Diddy did that put him in trouble with the elites, as we call them, or the 12 families, those that run the planet that work for Satan, that are in position of power for Satan. Because you got to remember, in reality, they don't have any power. We have all the power. You know what I'm saying? The Most High has all the power. We are divine beings. You get what I'm saying? So we have the real power, but they had temporary power. Remember, they had 550 years, and their reign is ending, right? The ship is crashing. In 2020 is when they reign ended. So what did Diddy do? What did Diddy do to put himself in bad graces with those that oppress us? All right, the 12 families that run the planet. When I say run the planet, once again, let me reiterate, I'm talking about specifically that they have been in position of power. These people are Satanists, though. Their God literally is Satan, is Zeus. That's what they worship. They are out to destroy nature. This is why they have destroyed our animals, our plants, our minerals, the elements, as well as us. All right? The entire planet they have been attacking and destroying since they landed here. All right? So what did Diddy do to get in bad graces with these people? Well, the first thing Diddy did, all right, was a couple years back, he decided to give everybody back their publishing. You can go back and pull this up. P. Diddy decided to give everybody in the industry that worked for him, who money he had stolen, their publishing back. Now, he went on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about this, and you had Charlamagne and them cracking jokes saying, okay, well, you already earned all the money off the publishing, so why give the publishing back now? But that's bullshit. Anybody that know about the music industry and music business is going to tell you that the publishing is the publishing. It's going to make whatever money is worth for the rest of it's universal. It never stopped making money, right? So the publishing is how you get the money, right? The publishing is what you own. So with the publishing, this is what you pass down to your kids. So it don't matter when he gave the publishing back, because if you had a hit record, in net, and they garnered a lot of wages and capital in publishing in 2000. Well, in 2020, it's gonna still garner that amount of money if it's a true classic. The classics get played. That's what they call classics. So your publishing never start making money. But that's the first thing Diddy did. He started giving all these artists back their publishing. Well, let me remind y'all, some of y'all might not know, even Diddy didn't own their publishing. So he wasn't in a position of power to do that. Let me remind y'all something. The Bad Boy is an independent record label. Bad Boy is not a major label. The major labels is Sony, Warner Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Labels like that. There's only 4 or 5 major labels. All these other labels is independent labels. Even Def Jam, it was a big label, but it was independent. That was owned by Russell Simmons. Jay-Z, Rockefeller, and Dave, that's independent. Yo Gotti got CMG, that's independent. See, people don't understand the business. All the major labels is ran and owned by white folks. You know what I'm saying? Black folks don't own shit in Hollywood, and black folks don't own shit in the music industry either. That's all a part of Hollywood. So you got to understand that. You got to understand that point to begin with, that black folks don't own shit in the industry. So Bad Boy was just an independent label. So when Diddy started giving people their publishing back, he was in no position to even give them their publishing back. That's what y'all got to know. He was in no position to get them their publishing back because he never owned it to begin with. So how is you going to give somebody something back that you don't even own to begin with? That's the main thing. How could you give somebody something back that you don't own to begin with? So when he started giving these artists their publishing back, you know, they look at him like, hold on, who the fuck you think you is? This how we feed our kids. These rich white folks that run the industry looking at him like, hold on, nigga, this how we feed our kids. We always keep the publishing. You know what I'm saying? You know how many artists been broke since the 20s? We done put out so much great music. Nobody black ever got paid. Artists start to get paid now after 2010 when streaming started to become popular. You know what I'm saying? But all the other years, 1920s all the way to now, artists was not getting paid off their music. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but this is true. Everybody got fucked. It wasn't just TLC. Everybody got fucked from 1920 on back. So when Diddy started, if y'all remember that scene in Ray Charles, Ray Charles, one of the first to ever ask to own his masters. That wasn't common for them to let you own your masters or own your publishing, because that's the record keep making money forever, and that's how they was able to eat off of us. So they raising their kids off of our hard work. They've always done that. So when Diddy started giving the artists their publishing back, that's strike one. Hold on, you don't even own that shit. We got you looking like you own it, but we own it. If Bad Boy signed to Sony, not saying that they are, or Universal, this is just an example, that means Universal own the publisher. So how are you going to drop some paperwork to get these artists they publishing back? So you're basically stealing money from us. That's strike one. Strike two. Diddy decided to sue Diageo. However you pronounce it, but that was the people that own Ciroc. You see how they fooled us again. Yeah, the truth came to light. We all thought Diddy owned Ciroc. Diddy never owned Ciroc. In fact, Jay-Z don't own. That's like thinking Jay-Z owned Live Nation. I mean, Rock Nation, he does not. Rock Nation is signed to Live Nation. Jay-Z don't own Live Nation. But they had him as the face of Rock Nation. So to the fan that's just casually buying the music, the casual fan, you think Jay-Z owned that shit. He don't. He's just a face. He's just an ambassador. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Diddy. A lot of black folks supported Ciroc because we thought Diddy owned Ciroc. The whole time Diddy ain't owned shit. He was making a percentage. So then when Diddy revealed that Ciroc and that Diageo is racist and stuff like that, that they don't really want to, he basically exposed that they was doing a lot of racist shit. They looking at it like, hold on, nigga, how you gonna bite the hand that feeds you? You know what we do. You know what's going on. Oh, now you got to change your heart. Oh, you trying to raise your vibration? You already gave publishing back. We looking at you side eye. Now you already gave your artist publishing back. Now we looking at you side eye. You ain't brought us no new sacrifices since your wife. All right, we looking at you side eye. All right. Now you speaking out and you suing us and you letting all this influence you got, we gave you. You ain't get this influence on your own, nigga. We gave you your power and now you gonna turn around and use it against us. All right, we got you. That's strike two. Strike three, when they attended the Rock Nation brunch, and go watch the speech that he gave all them black millionaires and black people with influence.
2016, you know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand, and ain't nothing else.
That's right.
Black excellence. Right here. what I'm talking about. We ain't going nowhere. I see you, Tom. What up?
You know what I'm saying? They all. So now you're trying to bring some unity together. We got you. That was 3 strikes. Diddy had to go. You know what I'm saying? Now they come at Diddy. Then all of a sudden, you see everybody in the industry coming out with their stories about what Diddy did to them. So y'all just not saying this? All these years, why y'all ain't been said it? Because Diddy was the gatekeeper. He was protected. He said something about Diddy, your ass was going to come up missing. But now they know that Diddy lost his protection. On top of that, they got contracts still with these people that run the industry. So that if you still a part of these secret societies in the industry that's over you, you know, you participate in these rituals. We taught you these binding spells to bind these fallen angels to you to help you become successful. Now you gotta, hey, this attack coming from Zeus. This is a spiritual thing now. All right, so okay, we need all y'all to attack him. If you don't attack him, then we gonna attack you. So that's another reason you see a lot of people attacking Diddy. Right? That's another reason you see a lot of people attacking Diddy because they also have their contracts with Zeus and them that they have to fulfill. They took the oath too. You know what I'm saying? So now you see everybody coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is what happens when you dance with the devil, man. This is what happens when you dance in the devil's yard, a.k.a. Diddy. He danced in the devil's yard. So now if I hold on, you took the oath, my nigga. So you got to take everything come with it. Ain't no switching up on us. But now you want to do the right thing? Oh, no, we not going for that. Because you already sold us your soul. You already agreed to things. You participated in things. And now you're trying to betray us. R. Kelly tried that shit. They took R. Kelly down. Cosby tried that shit when he bought NBC. They took NBC down. They took him down when he tried to buy NBC. And now Diddy did it 3 times. Because see, let me tell y'all something about the Rock Nation brunch. I want to zoom in on something. I want to point something out to the whole world. Do y'all think that every black successful individual that attended that Rock Nation brunch has been attacked? Who was all there? Okay. Nipsey Hussle was at the Rock Nation brunch. He ended up assassinated. Casanova was at the Rock Nation brunch. He ended up attacked and being called a gang leader. He's now doing 15 years in prison. Okay. Kevin Hart was at the Rock Nation brunch. He's been attacked and look like he ain't put no work in. He asked for some work in. You know what I'm saying? I love Cat Williams and you know what I'm saying? And a lot of shit he said about Kevin is true, but at the same time, Kevin did put some work in. You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Hart has been attacked. Okay. Meek Mill was at the Rock Nation brunch. He's been attacked. Now they said he's getting raped by Diddy and all type of shit. But Diddy even freak offs and all that, yeah. But do I really believe that Diddy took Meek Mill down or something like that? Nah. Because Meek Mill already sold himself by promoting the violence with the music. You can do this a lot of different ways now. You don't have to participate strictly in sexual acts. You know what I'm saying? So you had that, and then you had Diddy there. Diddy was there, and then all of a sudden he's going down. All right, Jay-Z threw the motherfucking brunch, and now they sliding Jay-Z in the mix. Okay, let's not forget, Yo Gotti was there. And now they trying to take Yo Gotti down through the assassination of Young Dolph. Because I told y'all when I was out there that Young Dolph was a blood sacrifice because he didn't want to sign no record deal with the industry. He was making tens of millions of dollars on his own. That's why they took Dolph down. But then they gonna try to pin it on Yo Gotti. And now Gotti was at that Rock Nation branch too, and now they saying that the people that killed Young Dolph were paid for by Young Gotti, Yo Gotti brother Big Jook. Okay, so then that mean they connect that to Gotti next. Pay attention. Because Yo Gotti brother Jook was part of CMG, and they knew that CMG was beefing with Young Dolph, or at least they made it look that way because they had a couple of diss records. This is why I be telling all y'all smoothy ass content creators, don't be trying to beef with me, man. Because they doing the same thing in the spiritual community. They don't want to make it look like me and you beefing so that they can do something to you and say it was me. Or they do something to me and say it was you. They'll fall for the overlay, for the underlay, cosmic family. But what I need y'all to do is keep y'all vibrations high. Don't even get caught up in that Diddy shit. We know what's going on. But for all the people vibrating low and trying to, Diddy this, Diddy that, y'all some house niggas. Because y'all want to talk about Diddy anytime a black person go on the spotlight, but y'all don't want to talk about nobody white. Y'all don't want to talk about nobody white that's doing this shit, that's running this shit on a much larger scale. And that is my issue. When they come to them, niggas ain't got nothing to say. Niggas quiet as a mouse. As soon as the black person, nigga want to stick their chest out. Y'all some cows, y'all some house niggas, y'all some bitches. That's exactly how I felt about y'all. That's how I've been felt about y'all, and it ain't gonna change. Because I stand in righteousness. You feel me? If we're gonna come together, we're gonna come together and stand for what's right. We're not gonna hold no punches with nobody. You feel me? So let's expose everything. Don't just point at the nigga selling drugs, but not attack the nigga putting the drugs in the community. This shit way bigger than Diddy, man. And this shit's still going on. Y'all not attacking these. Y'all still buying these other artists, these rappers' music who killing the community with the low vibrations. Y'all still watching all these movies. Y'all stream these movies on Peacock and Netflix. All these movies promote either sex, murder, drugs, a scandal, or some negativity. Y'all promote it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still on social media, degrading y'all. Y'all don't believe y'all guys because y'all want to be Instagram models and be bad bitches and hoes. You still got the guys, they want to degrade themselves. Y'all want to be niggas, and y'all only claim the flame. Y'all claim the fame, or it's to look like a big time drug dealer, or look like some pimp ass nigga with a bunch of hoes. You know what I'm saying? You still degrading your own. All that's low vibrational. We goddesses, man. You feel me? But anything vibrate low ain't gonna make it through. So it ain't just Diddy doing that. Y'all dancing in the Da.Devils.Yard too. So don't judge him, don't judge nobody. Work on yourself. When you judge, they be judging you. We all connected at the end of the day. You feel me? We all connected at the end of the day. So you ain't supposed to judge nobody. See beyond the veil, Cosmic family. See beyond the veil. Alright? What Diddy is just revealing their systemized orchestrated. That's all it's doing. That's all it's doing. And it's also a distraction from you going within. You should be meditating every single day. 3 times a day. Minimum. Don't beat yourself up if you ain't doing it, but it's my job to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. You should be working on yourself. You should be getting back in tune with these crystals. You should be connecting with nature. Niggas don't even need to be on social media like that because social media is literally designed to lower your vibration. It's a false reality. It's not real. Most people on there is not living that life. And they got people scared to be themselves. And they got people in everybody else's business but your own. You know what I'm saying? You got all this shit to say about Diddy, but your household ain't in order. You got all this shit to say about Rashad Jamal, but your household ain't in order. You see what I'm saying? Get your household in order, man. And then if you're spiritually in tune, you don't judge anybody. You help raise their frequency no matter what. Feel me? No matter what. Feel me? Because you have to understand that you are connected to everything. Even Zeus, a.k.a. Satan himself, is a part of us. That's our brother that turned his back on us. Never forget that, man. See what I'm saying? But I just want to expound upon that for a second. You know what I'm saying? But this is what happens when you dance in the devil's yard. But I don't see y'all attacking all these rappers and these models and these actors and actresses. See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got shit to say. They in on it too. See what I'm saying? Y'all not attacking y'all government. Y'all not attacking the people that made it this way. They in on it too. And once again, you can just sit here and think this is another lecture. You can call me a clone. You can call me a pedophile. You can call me a cult leader. You can call me a fraud. You can call me whatever you want to call me. But one thing you cannot do is dispute the esoteric science that I am bringing you about the planet, this spiritual war that we're going through. And what you are witnessing with Diddy is a motherfucker that was a gatekeeper for the other side. He's with the ops. And he decided to come back over and do the right thing, and now he's getting attacked. That's what you're witnessing. He's trying to change his life around. He's seeing. He's waking up. Everybody's waking up. Oh, damn, this ain't the right way to go about this thing. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this wrong. But see, what you got to remember is, these people come in the game young, man. A lot of them, when they sell out, they be young. So they take advantage of them when they're young. People don't even be on their spiritual journey. They just trying to do something positive with their life, and they end up getting sucked into the spotlight to this industry. And once you go down there, once you go through that door, it ain't no turning back, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they end up becoming monsters. You know what I'm saying? And then they conscience start to kick in. You know, and a lot of them feel bad about that. That's why they be depressed and, you know, they be committing suicide. And you see them like childhood actors. You see them years later, they be looking bad. That's why, man. That's why, man. Why? It's a reason why everybody in Hollywood be want to commit suicide or they disappear. You see them, they start looking bad. It's a reason, man. What is really going on in Hollywood? That's what you need to ask yourself, man. So with that being said, man, peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. Keep your vibrations high. Stay focused. Focus on yourself because we are in the spiritual warfare, you know, and hopefully some of the smoothies out there, smoothies, were able to gain some enlightenment. But you know what? Niggas so blind and so programmed. You got so many Mach 5 synthetic robots and clones walking around, and you got so many fallen angels that's looking like black folks, so they all in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So, and they gonna still vibrate low and say the bullshit. So with that being said, man, if this information is gonna reach who it's supposed to reach, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna send peace and unity to you and blessings to you all, man. Peace to the gods and gods of the planet Kai. I leave as I come in perfect peace. Now we rise. One. Ashe.